This is the news of Lucia Arden. Yes, thank you so much. I'm going to be discussing the protesters and the contradictions of protesters in our nation. And I'm so excited because I found a new news clip that's so optimistic. It's amazing. And I can't see all the news clips, but because I'm independent, but it's exactly what I've been saying, and I'm so thankful. It shows that optimism, lives and it breathes and it flows from place to place, and that's how we could restore America. Thank you so much. Let me show you this news clip about the greatness of our country and how we are going to take care of this problem with the protesting. We cannot have this in our country.
Columbia University is just the first target for President Trump's joint task force to combat anti-Semitism. 9 other universities also...
And this is very important to stop because it's even more detailed, because it's not just freedom of speech and respect and accountability. He uses the word accountability and to show their faces. I believe that we should have a formal consortium or lecture or event where they all dressed up, showing their faces, and on the stage, and they speak in with papers and negotiations, because this goes deeper than just protesting, because they're indirectly protesting and protecting Hamas. So let's go on.
So are under investigation for allegedly failing to protect their Jewish students. Here to weigh in, Utah Republican Congressman Burgess Owens. He's the vice chair of the House Education and
It's beautiful.
Workforce
Now listen to him.
What do you think, Congressman,
he's doing a good job here.
That the Trump administration is taking here?
I'm so happy.
It's about accountability, as he just said.
Accountability, right.
Once you hit the pocketbook, it gets some people's attention, and that's what we needed. Unfortunately, we've had a system in place for way too long in which there was just no accountability whatsoever. There was no sense of what the responsibility was, and if they were off track, that they had to get back on. We have a president who's defining what we need to have in the future, which is a very smart,
that's right.
smart group of people coming through
That's
the
right.
system, and one that understands our concept of becoming a more perfect union, which means we cannot discriminate, no matter what it might be, against each other. So I'm excited about where we are, and we're going to start seeing more.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this because, number one, we have to realize that this is hooked up with even nuclear warfare, because pro-Hamas, pro-Gaza, pro-Palestinian indirectly is supporting Hamas. We have to be very careful, even though their intention just might be for the Palestinian. But Hamas is hooked up with the Palestinian, and we know that the art of war is pitting people against each other, that telling a lie, a truth, a lie, and then starting a big event or a big problem. And this is very serious, and this is why it goes beyond freedom of speech, I believe, because they wanted to make nuclear uranium. They don't talk about this. Israel 2 years ago had to stop it, and they were making it right there in Israel area. And a Palestinian leader in Iran, and Iran is hooked up with this also, because I believe this is a whole world control and a world elite communist control of higher powers that are trying to start trouble from one thing to the next. And that's another clip that I have. But we also have to realize that that it's bad. It's the insurance of respect and accountability, and also the children could get hurt, and then it could escalate. And then also there's many reasons why that we should not have this. We need to realize that they're against Jews, and this is directly related to Hamas, pro-Hamas. So I'm so excited because this is what I've been saying. Let's go on.
To the plate, for sure, because of things that's happening right now.
Apparently, at least one student who was foreign-born and was here on a visa has had that visa revoked as a result of protesting too vehemently. What do you think about that move, Congressman?
And listen, there's also nuclear threat.
We have people that we welcome to come visit. We don't welcome to come here and visit and attack America.
And so this is, and that's right, indirectly, this is, you be very careful. This is beautiful the way he says it. He's doing a great job. Thank you so much, brother. He's a leader in Utah. And so I'm so excited because this is very serious, because the Iran is hooked up with Hamas, and they support Hamas, and they want a nuclear threat. And they've even made a nuclear threat, which is very terrible. This is terrible. Let's go on. And it's indirectly related. How do we know these leaders, these people, these students were paid off to start trouble? And this is relative to Black Lives Matters, where we also have to be careful that they cause trouble, and they just use it, the people as a human shield, just like pro-Hamas. Hamas used the Palestinians as a human shield, and I told them to get all the Palestinians out before they continue the war. And I'm the one that promoted all those Muslim men to come, those beautiful Muslim men to come in. And I didn't realize they're trillionaires. They're the highest trillionaires in Muslim countries. And I was asking them to help to get them out, and some left, but not all. And so the Palestinians should have got out, just like Netanyahu said today. Let's go.
Or to cause divisiveness. If they want to do that, they need to do it back where they came from.
Right. So
no,
right. If
we
we
demand respect, we demand
right, demand respect. If we did that in our country, we would be excommunicating, killed. They would kill us on the spot if we did any of this. This is terrible. We need to come together in truth. But I'm so excited because I didn't see this clip. This was from last week. And this is what I say inside my books. But go on.
The people come here, and if you want to protest or give a voice, do it in a respectful way, in a way that's not taking away the rights of others. And I think it's well overdue. We have young people have no idea, again, what.
See, okay, so here it is. It's well overdue. We have to respect each other. And here it goes right here. This is my book. It says, this is Lucia Arden. We know that wars and see them also have spoken on Netanyahu and his position protecting Israel and even the Palestinians, who are used as a human shield. Netanyahu has safeguarded the areas of Europe and even USA from war against America. And Netanyahu has saved much part of the world because Hamas, which is a deeper thing, Hamas has threatened under the Brotherhood to go through the world, the Western civilization, and kill the Jews and Christians. They profess that they have a special letter that's in my information, in my posting, and you could see it. So not only is Israel is a threat for nuclear, there's also a threat to do a Holocaust of the Jews and the Christians, which we cannot have. Let's go on. We need to realize that Israel has been a leader of the nations of God of Abraham since ancient times. That is their country. That's their country. And so they always haven't gotten along. There was wars all through. But this time he wants to clear it all out. But they should have left. That's why I asked these trillionaire Muslim men to give monies to Hamas, the fighters, to get out. But they wouldn't. They wouldn't get out, and they still have the hostages. And this is the thing, that they had money, and I asked to pay them off to get them out. That's just like Afghanistan. They should have never left Afghanistan the way they did. This, I believe, is world controls under the hierarchy powers that are against even the powers of, the controls that we have, the families, the 13 families in the United States. I believe it's a higher power of evil beyond. But Netanyahu does not allow in his country to be taken by evil brotherhood of death, of secret hierarchies and world powers in corners of the jihad. Furthermore, Netanyahu, as a leader of God, has chosen to protect Jews and believers across the world. Also, hidden cultural traditions are less than life, need to be redeemed. And they teach the children to hate Jews. Did you know that? And we were paying that for the UN. So this goes beyond. These students don't know any better. Do you understand? Some of them are paid off. Some just go in a group. Some are want to save the Palestinians, but you don't do it that way. You do it in a way of coming together in truth, of sitting down normally, like this beautiful man talks about how we're going to solve it. And Netanyahu has meetings to help us along, to have strategies. And they still have the hostages. They still have the hostages, which is bad. This is Lucia Arden. And I want to show you, I just spoke from this book here. I have 2 new books, but here, and Arise to God's Truth also is another book. I've been writing about America and saving justice across the world. In God's power, in God's justice, America, our nation, save our legacy. This book tells about how to have negotiation, mediation, and solutions about how to save our countries in a geopolitical war of geopolitical powers. And I'm so excited about this. I can't be more excited than anything. You know, I'm so excited about what we are doing now and how this is wonderful. Let's show this. See, Hamas terrorists. See, and then they're thought as terrorists. That's a really like one of the number one thing, because if Hamas is hooked up with terrorists and they're hooked up with the Palestinians, any one of those students could be terrorist. I know it's happenstance, but even 50% chance is we have to be very careful. So I'm so excited. Let's go on and see. That's what they're not realizing. The students have to realize their boundary, their like devotion to education. They should have a special convention. Everyone dresses up without the cover on their face and speak in righteousness without any formal escalation. And so that's it. That's it, because they cut me off, you know, for some reason. Maybe I said the wrong thing they didn't like, and I totally understand. I just want to do the best I could. And I appreciate your time. This is Lucia. Please look me up. I'm here to be a mediator. Lucia, political consultant, guard, and solutions for USA Humanities singer and speaker. And I also sing up some beautiful songs I just made. And I'm sorry, I'm not showing you personally, but I've had problems with my computer systems. And please support us. And we sell LifeWave cells, LifeWave stem cell patches. They're excellent. And it's a 20-year company that's made in USA, that the stem cell patches. And it's lifeline.com, First Healthy Truth. Live long, live well. It's excellent, and it stimulates the stem cells to heal yourself. And they've tested themselves after they've taken the stem cell patches, and they believe it has helped their health in many ways. And when I've taken it, and when I take it, it's excellent. And I highly recommend it. And I studied stem cell research. I studied stem cell research when I studied in medicine, which I'm also specialist in medicine. For 20 years, I was in the medical business, and I've always been interested in stem cell. And I hope that you would order that. And also, I am a consultant. And here's some of my writings. I'm a consultant, and I work with communities to bring peace and justice. And that was my first work for over 20 years. I worked directly with communities and philanthropy. So please give me a call, and I'd be happy to help you with any of these informations of individual societies, communities, CEOs, and politicians, and theologians, and mothers and fathers and children. Please look my books up. God First, America, a Miracle. In God's Power, America, Save Our Miracle. God's Power, in God's Power, America, Save Our Legacy. And this right here is a sweet book that I wrote, Jesus Christ, Salvation for All. And I'm an artist also. And it talks about how we all have gifts. Whoever we are, all human beings have gifts, and God is waiting to give them to you. They're in heaven. And many other men and women, but men specifically, they have had visions of this. And so you have your gifts, so we need to get them, and you need to get them so we could participate in doing the reconciliation of our countries. God bless you. God bless you. This is Lucia Arden, and I hope to be hearing from you soon. Look me up. Thank you. I'm so excited that we're getting this taken care of. I didn't realize, because I don't watch all news clips. God bless America. God bless our restoration for our country and our world. Justice and love always overcomes all things. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye-bye.